Yes, people, you know who it is. I ain't gotta say my name, my claim to the fame. St. Kitty in the place. How you mean? Alright, so this is my new segment. I won't get into no chatty patty shit. I just really talk about, I just wrap up the whole week. Quick 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Bruh. See what go on, what's happened. Get me what's new, what's old, what story's not been told. I want to get into the weekend. Went to see a friend for a drink up. And one of my other friends decided to bring some weed cake. Oh, is that what we're doing? Okay.
How?
Quick backstory.
Oh, man.
June, July. My sister had a birthday party. I couldn't go, as some of you know. I wasn't walking for about 5-6 months. But yeah, boom. Let's go back a few months. Summertime. My sister had a birthday party. I assume she says to my dad, take this home for big bro. Dad said he's got cake for man. Safe. Didn't know where it was. Wasn't really on the cake thing at that time. I was still on Slimming World. So, boom, I just woke up one morning, probably like a Monday or Tuesday, whatever the morning was, seen a box, you know, like the boxes that you'd have, the yellow sort of boxes that you'd have, you put food in there after like a party or after a barbecue or whatever the case may be. Opened it up whilst I'm waiting for my omelette to cook. Boom, 2 pieces of cake, 2 chocolate cakes. Okay, this must have been for me. Man must have forgot to tell me this is where it is. Alright, safe, I've seen it now. I've gone to take one of the cakes, not knowing nothing of it. Boom, as you do. Took a bite. Oh, this is alright, still tastes a bit different. Get me. Took another bite. What the fuck is in this? This is a...
You fucked up. I fucked up? You fucked up. No. You fucked up.
I've tasted that taste before, but for the life of me, I couldn't tell you what the fuck it was. Safe, boom. Alright, so the day's going now, and I just feel myself within a couple hours starting to get lightheaded. And I remember feeling like the only time I've ever had weed cake before previously, and it's really like got to me, was one time I was working at Sugar Sweet. My brethren Jammer, so he pulled it to my yard, and I've gone out now. I've jumped in his car. He's had cakes on the fucking. He's had cakes on the passenger seat. Me being fucking who I am, I just picked it up. Oh yeah, one of these for me. Started eating. In my mind, Jammer could have had this saved for somebody else, fam. He could have saved it for his mum, his sisters. And I just picked up my fucking glutton self, picked up the thing, started eating. Oh, what the fuck's this, blood? Weed cake. Oh, man, alright, safe, innit? I don't really feel it. Got to work. Boom, dinner, as I says, I see my brethren's baby mum. She's come with her date, or whoever my man could have been. And 2 twos now. I'm just looking at my man thinking, that's not my brethren, though. That's not my brethren. How come she bring the next man? And you gotta think they would have broke up years and years and years ago. And I'm just looking like, nah, I shouldn't even let my man in, blood. Nah, fuck that, blood. Who does he think he is walking to the door with her and he don't know her, blood. He treated her. Hey, blood, fuck. Bruv, it got to the point, I remember saying to my head doorman at the time, I think it was Ray at the time, I was like, Ray, swear down, I took a weed cake earlier and it's raw affecting, man. It's fucking raw. And Ray's there laughing because you feel like, I guess not everybody has had good weed cake to the part that it's twisted them up. You get me? Like, only a few will say, yeah, I had weed cake one time, blood. I was frass, bruv. Most of them will say, I've had the weed cake and it was calm, and it like, oh, not even much happened, blood. Might as well just carry on smoking, you get me, blood. There's no point eating the weed and thing. Like, why are you eating weed and that? Why are you eating that? Why are you eating plants and that, blood? Like, fam, you're a vegan, blood. So, boom. That was the first time, and that was, I think it was 2015, because I remember at the time, I phoned my ex. Well, she's my ex now, but she was my girl at the time. I remember I phoned her, and I was like, babes, pick me up. You know fucking the No Behaviour podcast, when they started with Margs and Loons always starts. When Margs always says, alright, we're recording, yeah? And Loons always says, the pick me up. That was me, fam. I was like, please pick me up. I was gone. Yeah, and I just remember tasting my sister's birthday cake, that same feeling. 5 years later, probably exactly 5 years, I am now thinking, oh my days. Bro, I was gone. It was that bad, yeah. I think that one took me, my sister's one took me about three to four working days for that to come out my system. 2 days I was gone. wake up, go toilet, probably get a bottle of water, go back to bed. Wake up, go toilet, get a bottle of water, go back to bed. 3 days, I know I was peppered like heavy steak in Miller and Carter's.
Bruh.
Rude boy, I was dinnered. Yeah, full main course, all the sides, all the trimmings, cranberry and all them thing there, Dijon mustard in a little gravy tin and that. No, let's go back to my friend's drink up on Friday. So I'm thinking, all right, the weed cake, and it was on like, yeah, it was about that big. Yeah, I put the cannabis oil in, cause it's kind of stronger than actual weed. Whatever you get me. Boom. So I'm not a drinker, I'm not a smoker. But the drinks are flowing, we're drinking. I'm like, yo, where's the cake gonna get bust? Because I need to know what we're patterning. So everyone's like, why'd you keep talking about this cake? You don't even smoke weed. Like, stop going on about this thing, because you're not gonna have it. So I know I'm gonna have it, but I know I'm gonna have a small piece. So boom. Oh, mad thing. Blood. We took a piece. Okay, the cake is 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, the cake was 10 out of 10. The cake was that good. Because I love cake, I forgot the motherfucker had weed in. So I'm trying to gas everybody up. Alright, safe. I've got like a slice. Well, it's like, imagine cutting it in half. So I've got like my slice. Boom. Man's had his. She's had hers. Okay. Yeah, back to me again. I'm not really feeling nothing. Yeah, the drink ain't touching me neither. And I'm on a rum, you get me? Yeah, real island boy. Bow. So, boom. I'm now thinking, let's go again in it, because obviously we probably ain't touched like a quarter of this cake. And I'm thinking, nah, this is hella long, bro. This is raw hella long. So let's go again. Cut my strip, thick with it, you know. I've cut my slice now, thick slice. You know, I like my gal them thick with it. Get me? I've got the Serena Williams of this weed cake right now, you get me? I've got like the Bernice Burgos after surgery sort of fucking weed brownie right now, blood. And I've taken the cake, ate it quicker than I did the first time round, and I'm gassed now because I know for a fact this thing is gonna hit, man. Yeah, boom. Yeah, we're going around again. Yeah, no one's taking anything. What? No one's taking anything? Wait, hey, everyone's like, nah, we're just calm with the drink. But you've just seen me had a second slice. You can't leave, man. Blood, they left, man. You know, like when man get rushed, just They raw left me to handle that shit by myself. Now, I didn't tell them, I didn't bitch about what happened at my sister's thing. I just said, yeah, I had weed cake before, like June, July times. And it left me frass and I wasn't too keen on ever having it again. But, it's my friend. I thought, boom, yeah, do your thing. Yeah, we're gonna party for you. Get me, it's only a week before mine. I knew I wasn't doing nothing for my birthday, so I thought, fuck it, innit? Cry 2 tears in a bucket, fuck it. Get me? Blood, they raw left, man. They raw says, nope. All 3 of them says, we're not having no more. I'm like, oh my lord. Like, this is mad, because I'm just thinking, now I'm going to be tripping by myself. Now I know I'm going to be bedbound. I didn't know how strong it was at the time, but I know I'm going to be bedbound for at least a day. And I'm thinking, fuck's sake, long thing, bro. Here we are. Get me like 3 days later. Like last night I woke up and I was just like, I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna have weed cake again. You know, I didn't say it the first time. I just says I won't be having it again for 2020. But the way that the year has been patterning itself, I thought, fuck it, man, celebrate. You get me? I ain't been out. Tell me about your experience with a weed cake, with a weed brownie. Because I'm telling you right now. Rude boy, rude gal, if you've never had a weed cake and you're a smoker, don't chat to me about being high. I don't care about your flavors, I don't care about your cheese, I don't care about your Cali, I don't care, bro. Take a weed cake, let's go head to head. I'm not a smoker, but I can eat a cake, you get me? Behave yourself. So I'm thinking to myself, boom, anybody who smokes weed, let's go again, brother. I feel like 2021. I'm going to go again. I don't know what the reason's going to be why I'm going to have weed cake again. Could be someone's birthday, whatever the case may be. But we're going to go again. Yeah? So, that's that. Alright, so quickly. Right now, it's a Sagittarius time of the year. What's it like to be a Sagittarius? Fuck it, now. You know what? I'll be honest, Sagittarius are like...
Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Like, real and truly, I don't really watch horoscopes. I don't know if any man really watches horoscopes, but if you do, shouts out to you. But I don't really pay attention to it. I don't know who I'm compatible with from who I don't. I don't really blame that on star sign. I feel like if we connect, we connect. if there's no Wi-Fi, there's no Wi-Fi in it. What can we do? I'm not forcing it because you're such and such.
Wait a minute.
Horoscope.
No,
to me, that made no sense. But if I could give somebody my insight of what it's like to date a Sagittarius, with me, for women, I've only dated one Sagittarius woman. I was about to say her name. Let me just say, I called her Foul Tip, so I'll go by that name. So I think I've only had Foul Tip as somebody who I've dated, Sagittarius, and I don't have any problems with that woman. Like, that woman there, she was one of the most perfect to what I want in a woman. Like, you know, like, she had some really good traits in a woman that I've always looked for. So somebody asked, oh, so what happened then? Why didn't it work out? Me, basically at the time, I just wasn't ready for a relationship. She 100% was. She was doing everything that you would want your girlfriend, your partner that's how you want her to be. That's how she is. You know, she's just got that natural, she's got a certain aura about her, like, you just have to respect it when you look at something after it's finished. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, so me, like, I did go on a date once with a Sagittarius woman, years and years and years ago, probably about 7-8 years ago. Absolutely beautiful. Even to this day, I think she's fucking beautiful. But you know, like, man, I'm not throwing nobody under the bus, but there's like this unwritten rule for some men, yeah. Like, to get the pussy, you gotta be somebody else. I can't do that. I don't even want to do it. I don't want to try for 5 seconds. Basically, I just remember the date. She's very opinionated like myself, so it's like, first date, literally getting to know her, like, I didn't know anything about her. I was gassed for the date. You know, like, when you kind of think someone's out of your league, and you kind of just look so forward to it, and it's like, this is gonna be a mad thing, yeah. You know, you're just freshening up, like, yeah, this is me. Hair looking immaculate, eyebrows looking on point, and that, like, yeah. Lips ain't too moist. Got the vase line ready, yeah. Cause I know, yeah, I'm a gentleman first date. I'm not gonna lips it up, you get me? Even if you want to suck the brown off, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, let me just tell you right now, I'm a gentleman. Always been that way. It's gonna stay that way. Shiver is not dead round here. So yeah, I remember just going out on a date, and we just bumped heads. Like, this is her opinion on this. That's my opinion on that. It was just bow, and not in the right way. Yeah, and I feel like at that point, we both knew, like, nah, this can't run. Because if we was together in a relationship in the same household and have kids, yo, I'm telling you, bruh, that yard there is going to be carnage. So you see, like, when Sagittarius meet Sagittarius, I'm telling you, it's not always a good fit. It's not always a good fit. But that was just one day. We never had a second day.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And we just left it at that. But yeah, man, I've never had any bad experience. That was the worst experience, but that wasn't because something that I did or something that she did. It was just two people who opinionated and just bumped heads. You get me? Like, it happens. So yeah, shouts to all my Sagittarius women. Shouts out to all the Sagittarius man them. Shouts to all the queens them, all the kings them. Yeah, this is us now. You get me? Alright, so the next segment is, what am I listening to? I am listening to 2 projects that came out this week. One was by Nah2D. That came out on the 6th of December. There's 6 tracks on there. 2 of the tracks you already know. One being 18 was his first song. And Force My Hand was his second song, which I did a Sound of the Client. Out of 6 songs, what am I giving it out of 10? I'll probably give it a 7. There's only one song I don't like. And then there's another song that I really like. So Force My Hand is probably my favourite. But I like another song on there called Closure. I think it's about him having a girlfriend when he got locked up in 2011. And she cheated on him and told him that she ain't doing A, B, C, but she's taking D, E, and don't give a F, yeah? Them girl there, but, well, I say them girl there, but when you get locked for like 18 years, even if you're doing 9, 10, that's still a long time. Like, can you really think in your mind that your girl is gonna be faithful for 9, 10 years? That's a long time, you know. In this current climate, it's a bit different. But even if we went back to 2011, still BlackBerry days, so things are now getting a faster pace to where we are today. But yeah, man, it's just him speaking about, yeah, you took the piss, lied to my face and all that. But I wouldn't expect anything different. I'd say the most that a woman's gonna be faithful for in my opinion, this is just my opinion. I feel like 5 years. I think if you make your woman wait more than 5 years, say like you got a big jail sentence, I don't think she's gonna be faithful for 365 days times 5, whatever the fuck that is, like 15, 1800 days. I don't know.
Bruh.
I ain't no Carol Vorderman, man. I can't just count that shit that fast. I need a calculator. So yeah, that's who I'm listening to, Na2D. Definitely go check that out. It's called Pain Behind the Eyes. Okay, so the next artist that I'm listening to that dropped a project on December the 3rd, and it's got 8 songs, is a man by the name of KNG. He was formerly known as King Shells. I like this one. I think my favorite song from this project called Care Less, Life More. But I don't know if that's supposed to be Live More, but it's Care Less, Life More. I think my favorite song on here is probably Link in Bio, which is the first song on there. As I said, that's got 8 songs. What am I rating? I'm rating this project Care Less, Life More. I feel like with KNG, I feel like he's somebody that I've always supported as an artist. I feel like his lyrical ability is just it's up there still. I just feel like he hasn't made the right tune that's gonna take him to the next level. Probably similar to Na2D. I think he brought a project. I think with Na2D, I think he brought out his project too early. I know he's only got 2 songs that he released, which is 18 and Force My Hand. But I feel like with only 2 songs, I know you've got so much music that you probably worked on in jail, but I feel like you should have taken a little bit more time to get more fans, more followers. I feel like that probably would have been better, but at least you know he's on job. Most people have been making music for years. When was the last time you heard a project from some of your favorite artists? Some of them just take the piss like, yo, what for your timekeeping? It's terrible out here. So for KNG, Care Less, Life More. I give it out a 7 out of 10. I think there's 2 songs I'm probably not fond of. It's got a lot of singing on here. Fair play. But you can sing. You know the rappers that can sing but try hiding. Bruh, we know. Cause you can tell when sometimes they harmonize. We clock that. Yeah, we clock that. You thought we clock that shit still. Yeah. You get me? Like there's rappers that are in the studio. No, don't break my heart. But you get me? The way that the producers and the sound engineers make them sound like that DBE. Yeah, man. So that's me. That's what I'm listening to. What am I watching? I am watching The Crown. Just finished season 4. I was going to talk about it, but then I thought, you know what? Not many people watch it. Well, not many black people probably watch The Crown. It's on its 4th season now. Just come out about 3 weeks ago. About 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah, man. I think it's hard, man. I think it's 10 out of 10. It's no different from the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. I feel like The Crown might just be in my top 5 TV series of all time. And you kind of know what's in your top 5 or your top 10 just because you get gassed when it's coming. Like, I know How to Get Away with Murder's got a new season coming. I know Ozark, but I'm not really gassed. Like, like Power, they lose momentum after like season 3, season 4. It ain't got the same oomph where The Crown, listen, I know a lot of people don't really care too much about the royal family. I didn't know much about them before I started. I'll be honest, and I've been living in England for over 30 years, and there's so much I just don't know. But I've never really wanted to pay attention. There's nothing that's ever happened where I'm like, okay. The most that I know, there's so much that we get to see from the first season, from like Winston Churchill. We get to see King George, which is the Queen's dad, how he became king. His brother left the throne for his woman. That was a madness back then to do a thing like that. This one, there's so much to learn about when it comes to like Margaret Thatcher and Princess Diana. Like season 4 talks. It's mainly on Princess Diana, Margaret Thatcher, Prince Charles, straight dickhead in my opinion. Like I got love for Harry, you get me? Love Meghan, but Harry, you see your dad. Yeah, I feel like he's a full-time pagan. Some of the older generations knew that he was on this. Like what I've seen, they knew Charles was on this from day in it. Like he is who he is. But him like being pussy with for Camilla for all these years, being a side man. How's my man just being a relish for all these years for Camilla, bro? Like Princess Diana was hard, fam. She was good food, fam. Good food. Get me? As skinny as she was, yeah. Like, yeah, man, just a beautiful woman right there, and the way that they treated her. And that's only one season, like season 5. The next season, whenever that drops, I feel like that's gonna talk a little bit more about Diana and more in depth of like before she passed away and probably just after. Well, no, I'm probably gonna say probably season 5 will be leading up to her death. I assume season 6 will be the last season. That'll be more about Diana's death and the impact that would have had. But yeah, man, The Crown is good still. That's what I've just finished watching, yeah. My cousin watches it. I was surprised. And my little sister watches it. I was like, what? You watch The Crown? I think it's Netflix's best ever program. And Netflix has got like How to Get Away with Murder and all that. So, yeah, that's just my opinion. New episode of Power has just come out. I ain't watched it yet, but I gotta check on that. Even though I've already watched Godfather of Harlem, I still watch it every week on Hulu. Because the first time I watched it, I was like, yo, this is hard. Like, Malcolm X's character is fucking 10 out of 10. So yeah, so usually when I do this on Sunday evenings, I would have already watched Power and Godfather of Harlem. So week by week, I guess we could go through and address it. And if you ain't watched it by the time I release it on Monday, I feel your business. No, I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about. As I said, I wanted to keep it short and sweet. I probably ran over my time. Definitely share, like, subscribe to my channel. I want to build this shit up, you get me? Alright, so I'll see you next week. Have a good week. Stay safe, stay Rona free. Team Big Sex, and I'm out. Bam.
Stuff. I'm known for these gun rounds, but I'll put these guns down and fuck you up if I don't knock you out when we knuckle up. Then the razor come out. When I swing it, you get your uppercut. I grab you by your neck, you get another cut and another cut. It look like the seatbelt won't work and I'm trying to buckle up, boy.